Hey, what is going on guys? It is Young here and today I'm back on our Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best settings to use when it comes to graphics. I'm going to be covering best settings to use for PC and as well for PS4 and Xbox settings, so pretty much console settings. I'm going to be covering everything in this video. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you need to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And as well, make sure you guys have me added and supported as a creator. All you need to do this is go over to the item shop, hit X, go to support a creator, and then type in my code, and my code is Young Humor. And once you type that in, all you have to do is accept it, and you will have me added and supported as a creator. And just remember that every 2 weeks the code resets. You're gonna have to retype in Young Humor every 2 weeks. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be going over the best graphic settings to use for either PC or for Xbox or PS4. I'm going to show you guys both of them. And this video is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm going to make it straight to the point. And there really isn't too much really to talk about. I'm just going to show you guys a few settings. And that's going to be that. That's really going to help you guys out when it comes to improving your graphics. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk about, I'm going to go into the PC settings real quick and show you guys exactly what graphic settings that I use if you guys want to know. And for me, I have the view distance on Epic. I think that's mandatory. I think everyone should be having an Epic for view distance. It's really important that you can see the other players from the longer ranges a lot easier. Shadows, of course, you obviously want to have that off. So those two you always want to make sure you have off. And for the next two, most of the people have them on the low settings. But for textures, a lot of people don't really like how the low textures look because chests look kind of weird, doesn't really look, fully loaded in. So if you want a little bit better textures, you can put it on maybe a medium or high, just so it makes the graphics look just a little bit better. And for me personally, I just want my game to be running at the best FPS possible, because the more you raise your textures and different settings like that, the more FPS you're probably going to lose. So you want to have your textures as low as possible without really messing up your FPS. Next we have effects. I have that on low. You obviously want to have that on low. And post processing I also have on low here. And for the last setting on motion blur, I also have that off. So these are going to be the settings that I'm going to be using for PC. And so you can have a little bit different settings. It doesn't mean you have to have exactly like this, but I would recommend something kind of really similar to this, or kind of along the lines, because I really do think these are probably one of the best settings that you could use for PC. I think it's a really good mix between having a high FPS and as well just having a really clear game and being able to see a lot more. And so next, of course, I want to talk about console settings. This is the same for Xbox, or if you use PS4, either of the two is going to be exactly the same. And this is what I would recommend using for your settings when it comes to graphics, to just maybe have a little bit better looking of a game. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is your colorblind settings. And for this one, I'm not really sure exactly how to say it, but the one that starts with a T, this is pretty much the only one you'd want to use to improve your graphics. It makes your game it makes it a little bit lighter in a way, and it's really hard to explain exactly how it changes the colors, but it does help out quite a bit when it comes to just helping improve your graphics and just making your game just look a lot better. So you want to have that on, and as well you always want to have the colorblind strength to 10, and that's the exact setting that you want to use to help improve your game. I don't really think there's too many other really good colorblind settings, and some people might use different ones, but as far as I can see, and for what I've seen from other people who play on console, this is pretty much the best one to use, and there really isn't too many other ones that are really good. So that's what I would recommend having if you play on a console, just to help your game look just a little bit better. And for those of you guys who want to know what I use to help improve my game, I use an Elgato. For those guys who haven't watched my other video, I basically have a setting where I can change the saturation. I basically turn that up a little bit, and as well just turn up my brightness a little bit. It makes my game look a lot better, because that's the setting that you really want to improve your game colors and everything. It's just called saturation, but unfortunately you're not able to have that unless you have either like a BenQ monitor where you can kind of improve your color vibrance, or if you have an Elgato where you can increase the saturation. So if you don't have either of the two, then you have to use one of the things in this video that I was talking about. Otherwise it might be kind of hard to get your game looking a little bit better. So those are the two settings that I would use for either PC or if you play on console. I really wanted to make an updated video about this because I wanted to make sure that I had the exact graphic settings that I would like to have, and to show you guys that I think are the best to use here for Fortnite. And with that being said, that's wrap up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys liked it, and if you could, drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on my notifications to be notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.